What's up guys, Petko here. I wanted to mention something that Blizzard have done in the past couple of hours. They have introduced a second spark this week. Now I'm going to show you how to get it and then I'm going to tell you the reason why. So there's been earlier this week an exploit where a lot of people were able to get a second spark by exploiting the fragments that you have in your bag. So pretty much if you haven't done this quest the week 1, you could have had 2 sparks if you have done some shenanigans with like crafting and returning the sparks or whatsoever. Again, I'm not really familiarized myself with the bug, but a lot of people were able to exploit and bug out to get a second spark. Blizzard found out, and instead of removing all the exploited sparks, they enabled an extra quest, one-time thing only, and that's only available this season, a second spark so early, week 2, and I'm gonna show you how to get it. So first thing first, you wanna head out to this guy right here. All you gotta do is just talk to him. He'll give you a fragment. As soon as you have taken the fragment, you take your mount, you go all the way upstairs, and you have to complete one of those quests. So what I want to do is either want to do the 100 Titan fragments, which pretty much you gotta kill rares, do this dungeon, do this quest, yada yada yada, or 5 time walking dungeons. Either of those will give you the cash undermine treasures, or you can do other activities around the map, whatever you think it's faster. And as soon as you get it, you'll be able to get a second fragment. Once you combine it, voila, you get a spark. With this spark, what you can do, a lot of you guys have already crafted last week, which is again one single embellishment craft. And because they gave us a second spark this week, pretty much means that we'll be able to get a second craft, which again, depending on the class you play, might be a big gain. Now, the trick part here is a lot of you have already spent your crest, so you wouldn't be able to craft. But if you complete the whole campaign, like if you max out the campaign 6 out of 6, you were given a free crest, which again, I think, let me check where mine is. Okay, so here's my free crest, the heroic crest that I can craft for free up to 658. I guess could be useful if you already used all your crests this week, or if you're like me, smart, and waiting until I find out what I will be looting from the raid. I've kept all of my crests, as you can see here, so I'll be using the max rank crest to craft probably a shield for myself with a second embellishment. So to the people that have crest, congratulations, you get a second spark. To the people that don't have a crest, you want to get a second spark, a second embellishment craft this week, you can use the free heroic one. After that, you can replace it next week by having a better one. That's an option. Anyway, I hope that video was helpful to all of you guys. Happy season, happy week 2, and I'll see you guys on stream. Bye for now.